has been quite a while. Hi! Hello! Welcome, everybody. It's been more than 2 weeks, I think. Inna is officially back from Japan. Yatta! Oh, my model's lagging for some reason, but that's a problem for future Inna. How are all my baobells doing? Welcome to the stream. Let me say hello to all of our beautiful baobells. Welcome in. Ooh, congrats Prod on being the first baobell at stream today. Hello Auro, congrats on being second. And 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽𝓮? Is that Nico? Nico, is your name now 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽𝓮? Welcome! Congrats on being the third baobell at stream today. Hi 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽𝓮, hi Saber, hello Suzuki, hi Asena, hi Jeppers, hi Raynette, oh my gosh Raynette! Hello Wyvern. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for the gifted subbies. Thank you, Nico, for the 5 gifties. That is so kind of you. Thank you. And oh my gosh, Saber, happy 11-month anniversary. Thank you, Agro. Happy 26-month anniversary. Oh. Jello too! Thank you so much, Jello! Thank you for the 20-month resub. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for another month of tier 3. I hope everybody forgives me for being a little bit still discombobulated because I got a lot more jet lag than I was expecting. I also have a really tight jaw because of all the gum I chewed in Japan. I bought this big thing of gum and I was like chewing like 10 pieces a day. It was crazy. But that made my jaw really freaking tight for some reason. Hi Yogi Meow. Hi Marks. Hello Original. Hello. Welcome in everybody. Hi, one time only. I am back. Hello, Jeppers. Hello, Joji. Oh my gosh, I have not seen Joji for so long. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Hi, Xavier. Hello. Hi, Toshi. Japan was great. Hi, Noob. Hi, Flower. Your birthday was 9 days ago. Oh my gosh, happy belated birthday. Why'd you so much gum? Cause it tasted good. I was eating that shit like candy. I don't have any good reason other than that the gum tasted good. It was random fruit flavored and it looked like a rainbow. So I just kept on popping them in my mouth. Not a good idea because my jaw freaking hurt. Fairy dust is sus? I mean, fairy dust is still sus. It's still slightly sus, but you're not a cop, so it's okay. Alright, let me put my wings down. Wait, did the throw not work? What's going on? Hold on. Why is it not working? One sec. My tits stopped working. Oh man, everything got disconnected. Everything got disconnected because I didn't stream for quite a while. So sorry about that. If I have any mods available, can you guys refund anyone who tried to use a redeem and didn't get to use the redeem? I don't know what's going on. Why is it... Oh. Hold on. I have to authorize some stuff. Jabbers! Oh my gosh! Thank you, Jabbers, for the 5 gifties. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, we have a hype train? Oh my gosh. We have a hype train going on. Thank you. Hi, Bibbidi. Welcome in. Oh, shit. I turned big for some reason. If any of you received a gifted subby from Nico or Jeppers, please make sure you thank them. And enjoy your... Okay, I don't need these. Enjoy your new Ina emotes. Okay, I think it should be working now. I'm gonna switch to my other screen. It's time for Inanna Bell in Japan slideshow. Okay, this was part of the reason why I was late. I kept lying to my mods about how late I was gonna be. Not intentionally. I wasn't intentionally lying. I was just amazed at how long it took to put together a PowerPoint. And I started working on this yesterday. Because I was like, oh, that's gonna be easy peasy. I'm just gonna slap all the pictures I have on there. But even slight formatting takes time, and I kind of thought that the minute I thought of this idea, all my pictures would magically be properly formatted and uploaded in like lightning speed, and I didn't account for the fact that I actually had to do the work of putting those pictures on the deck. So forgive me for that slight miscalculation. Very slight miscalculation. I put some of my favorite pictures from Japan on the first page here. So let me know, guys, if my fat head blocks any of the pictures. I didn't actually take that many. I thought I would have more, but I didn't take that many pictures because my head is not tiny, it's actually quite bulbous. I ended up spending most of my time just enjoying the trip instead of taking pictures, and a lot of the time I'd be like, oh shit, I forgot to take a picture, and the moment would be over. So I'm sorry about that too. I should have had more pictures. My brain was slow, and I got so bloated from eating so much food in Japan. I gained a bunch of weight in Japan. I think I gained 6 pounds, which is crazy because I was only there for 2 weeks. Hello, Jackie. Hello. Hi, Elijah. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the resubby. Happy 25 months anniversary, little duck. The food was really good. I also realized I didn't take any konbini or vending machine pictures. I was not as odd as I was the first time. This is my second time going to Japan. The first time was like 3 years ago, I think. And that first time I had such intense post-Japan depression. I like cried and everything. This time though, I was not that sad to leave Japan. I honestly was ready to come home, and I miss streaming a lot. So I have my baobells to thank for not giving me post-Japan depression. Did I bring you guys souvenirs? Yeah, pictures. I brought you guys pictures. Did I see the giant box? Wait. Let me scroll. Oh my gosh, Jai Thank you for another month of tier 3. Mwah. Happy 23 months anniversary. Happy 23 months, Jai I'm so sorry for missing it. And thank you, Jackie, for reminding me. Okay, let me get my cursor on the right page. Also, oh my gosh, you guys are gonna see this picture bigger, but this is the funniest fucking face I saw in Japan. There were so many vending machines with this one turd. It's got such a shit-eating grin. It's a shit-eating grin on its face. And I learned that it's actually not a poop. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a slime, but it looks like a shit. It's so so dumb looking. Did Lemmy and Sylvie miss you, or did they do the typical cat thing and act like they never noticed you left? Lemmy missed me. Sylvie forgot who I was. It is the gray slime, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but it's poop-shaped. Slimes and poops are very similarly shaped. So it's not my fault. Hi, Taurus Art. Hello, hello. Welcome in. So, wait, where was I? I think I was gonna tell you guys something, but I forgot. Oh, Lumi and Sylvie, my cats. Sylvie hid. She wanted nothing to do with me. In fact, I'm pretty sure Sylvie would have preferred if I left again. But Lumi became Velcro Kitty. She became a Velcro kitty, and she was so affectionate, so cute. I picked her up and I put her head in my mouth, and oh my gosh, she was so precious, so cute. And as soon as I opened the door, she was like right there. She looked up at me and she was like, stare, and I melted. And then I apologized to her for leaving her for 2 weeks. If your poop is metal colored, you should go see a fairy doctor. No, my poop is... Fairies don't poop. I'm just saying, like, it looks like what a normal human turd looks like. Not that I have that much experience seeing human turds either. Anyway. Let's start with how I got to Japan. So contrary to popular belief, I did not fly there with my own 2 wings. I actually took a plane there. And look at this picture on the right. I got a really crisp picture of the plane while it was flying. The flight was actually quite comfortable. I flew Japan Airlines, and the food for the flight there and the flight back was actually pretty good. It was way better than any of the domestic flight food I ever had. I was very pleasantly surprised. And you guys know me, I will always notice a pretty lady within my vicinity. Because the flight attendants were all gorgeous. They were all so well... Like, flight attendants in general are gorgeous, but the JAL flight attendants were like next level gorgeous. I don't know, I caught myself staring a couple times, and like... I will not say whether or not they made me feel things, but they were really, really pretty. Doesn't it very eco-friendly of you, Ina, using a plane instead of using your own wings to get there? But I am but a fairy. I am 7 centimeters long. I'm only 7 centimeters long. It would have taken me like several years to fly to Japan with my own 2 wings. So you'll have to forgive me. Hopefully my team got your plane there safely. Ooh, wait, I forgot, Jimox. You work in the aviation industry, don't you? Hi, Sarah, hello. I was respectfully staring. I don't know if anyone thought I was strange for putting a little standee up to the window and taking pictures. I actually took a lot of standee pictures in the plane, but most of them turned out blurry for some reason. I don't know why. They were like unable to focus on the standee. East Asian Airlines with pretty ladies and those new cutting-edge steam ovens. Wait, they have steam ovens on a plane? Bye-bye, Toshi! Thank you for coming by. Anyway, this was the first hotel that I was at. It's called the Mitsui Garden Gotanda Hotel, and it was in Shibuya. Very small room. I forgot to take a picture of the room, so this picture is actually from the internet, but it looked exactly the same. Very small, cozy little room. It was a little bit expensive, but I think that's because it was super close to train stations. And the location in general was just very, very good and very close to all the stuff I wanted to see. You steal sauces? Huh? Your favorite brand of gochujang is Korean Airlines. I did not know that was a thing. I don't recall what their sauces tasted like. But the food in general was pretty good. Hi, Hello, welcome in. Alright. And this was my first meal in Japan. It was dipping noodles, 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽𝓮. And the color of the eggs in Japan are so good. They're so bright, so orange. It's like a completely different breed of egg or something compared to America. Oh, thank you so much, Nico, for coming by. I appreciate you very, very much. 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽 is on the Yamanote line, so it's convenient. I got concerned with you sharing the place you stayed at, but I remember you left the country already. Yes. I did not actually share any hotel locations until after I left, which is a step up from what I would usually do. No ducks, Nana. No self-ducks, Nana. Good, Ina. I think I deserve a pat for that. Hi, Kari. Hello. Welcome in. Oh, no! No pat! Okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you how it was. The noodle texture was really, really good. It was like the perfect amount of firmness, but I would rate this dish probably like a 7.5 because the onions were a bit too strong for me. That's a personal preference thing. I don't really like the sting of onions, and since they were raw, I smelt it and tasted it a lot more. I like the bamboo, and the pork was okay, but it had a lot of like super fat pieces in there, and I don't like the straight fat in it. So yeah, but the sauce for the dipping noodles was really, really good. And it was a very, very balanced sauce, so it wasn't overpoweringly sodium, but it also wasn't too runny. I saw that failed kutteki. It's so interesting how your audience affects the food. Does it? Wait, they mix marigold petals and chicken feed? Ah, interesting. So they intentionally try to make the egg yolk more yellow? It's super pretty though. I love the eggs in Japan. And the next day, okay, ignore the picture on the right first. But the next day, I forgot to take a picture of the building I went to go visit. But I saw these really cute bread at this bakery. Okay, I realize now that I probably should have put these two side by side. But yeah, there were these cube breads and they were really, really, really cute. I tried the creme machiawase and the melon pan. The melon pan had the melon pan crust on the outside, but the inside was just regular like white bread. And this other one on the left, it had what tasted like a lighter Boston cream filling on the inside. So that was really good too. I didn't try any of the other breads because I wasn't that hungry and I was still jet lagged. So I woke up at like 4 a.m. that day. I tried really, really hard to stay up the previous day, but right after eating this, I knocked the fuck out. And that was my first day in Japan. I don't usually take pictures of feet. I was just like amazed at the shoe. It looked like she was not wearing shoes. I believe these are called toe shoes. I believe these are called toe shoes. And according to ChatGPT, they are actually really good for general foot health. But I was looking like nani nana when I saw someone just walking around with toe shoes. And this was while I was in line. This is while I was waiting in line for Flipper's Cafe. So Flipper's Cafe is definitely a tourist trap because the line was literally 2 hours long. Was it worth it? I would say I'd wait an hour for these pancakes because they were so freaking good. I had souffle pancakes multiple times in Japan, but Flipper's Cafe definitely had the best souffle pancakes. I don't know if everybody else with me agreed, but I think they were really good. This one was milk tea flavored. So it's just the regular pancakes with a scoop of vanilla ice cream, caramel drizzle, and milk tea flavored ice cream. And they also had ground up black tea that they sprinkled all over it. You could see they had like granola crumbles as well with black tea inside. And there was also this is their like regular plate. I forgot what it was called on the menu, but it comes with whipped cream, bananas, and strawberries. So these were super, super good. The pancakes were very fluffy, and they had the perfect amount of flour to egg ratio. I've made... Wait, is my background music on? I just realized my background music was on the entire time. I'm going to switch it to a better BGM because this current one is a bit sleepy sounding. I'm going to switch it to a more upbeat sound. Let me know if you guys can hear it. But yeah, they were not too eggy. I think if you add too much egg, it becomes like flour. It becomes like heavy. But if you add too much flour, it becomes pasty. Like you get that grainy feel in your mouth. So I would say these are worth an hour-long wait. But when I was in line, I discovered that they have reservations available. So I should have reserved. If you guys are going to Shibuya anytime... Actually, was this in Shibuya? I think it was in Shibuya. If you guys are going to Shibuya anytime soon, go reserve a spot at Flipper's Cafe. Not sponsored. It was just really, really good. 2 hours is so precious for a tourist. I understand that. But it was legitimately worth it when I tasted it. I was like, holy shit, this is so good. Wait, is this more EP? Can you guys hear the background music? Is this better? Forgive me if I messed up some stream settings because it's been a little while. And then I walked by a little pop-up store. It had My Hero and Jujutsu Kaisen merch. I thought this standee style was really cool. Like they've got acrylic blocks, they've got these acrylic Polaroid keychains, and then they had standees. They had 3 different types of standees. The one all the way in the back was really, really big. It was like the size of my forearm, which is huge. Hello, Cryptic Guy! Happy 25 stream streak! So the middle standee over here, it was like mostly the character. It was full body character art, and then they had like a separate little panel with the name of the character. And then the smallest standee was only half of the body, and it had like another background there. So I thought all 3 styles were really cool. How do you make reservations in Japan? So the hotels that I was at were really, really great. I just went to the front desk and asked them to make reservations, and they did it. I don't know if every hotel does that, but that's what Reddit told me to do, so I did. And then these were the Jujutsu Kaisen standees. They were pretty big as well. Not quite the size of my forearm, but they had... Well, no, these were bigger. These were bigger. These were like half my body size. They're massive standees. And they also had the full body standee with the character art, and then the acrylic block. And they had like these diamond standees with half the body. So these merch items are all really, really cool looking. I feel like acrylic standees are not really appreciated when you only see them online. Like when you go to a merch website online, they seem kind of lame almost. Not all the time, but they don't seem as cool. But when you go to a store and it's filled with all these like very nice looking standees with pristine art, it adds additional charm to it. Having Ina is pretty small still, but this, we're not talking about me. We're talking about Maki. I mean Mami. I mean not Maki. We're talking about anime characters. And these standees were huge. They were like much bigger than my forearm. Hello, Frosty! Hello! Hi, Crazy Raccoon. Welcome in. Hi, Pokemon! Alright, and then I went shopping. I got 2 pairs of shoes. I forgot to take pictures of the other pair of shoes. But I went to Tommy Hilfiger and they had these pink Sakura themed shoes and I thought they were adorable. And while I was walking around, I saw this big blue thing. Okay, I'm realizing now that that is not Sully. Because I took a picture thinking it was Sully from Monsters Inc. But now I'm looking at it again and that's not Sully. Who the fuck is this? Who did I take a picture with? Okay, so this might be some kind of blue unicorn. Is it a bootleg? I'm pretty sure it's a separate character in its own right. But the eyes are really funny looking. Anyway, I really like these shoes. They have like a 1-inch platform, so it made me taller than I am. And I really, really like that. And then I met Pia! Pia, if you guys remember, was my co-host for Otaku Stage. And she was kind enough to meet up with me while I was in Japan. So we went to this really cute cafe. It had this huge... is it a park? I think you call it a park. But there were just tons of people in the sun. They provided picnic blankets. And there were lots of flowers. And we went inside the cafe and we got drinks. I have no idea what I ordered because it was in Japanese. And Pia translated for me, but I instantly forgot. It was pretty good though. I think it was some kind of fruit soda. It was carbonated for sure. And we took a picture of our drinks here. Yeah. Oh, was it too quiet before? Thank you for letting me know, Raven. Yeah, I'm surprised it took me till 2 weeks later to realize I was not Sully. Hi, Kitty! Welcome! Hello, Kitty! It's great to see you. I'm doing a recap on my Japan trip. So yeah, that was a really cute, like almost 3 hour yap session. It was so kind of her to take time out of her busy day to meet up with me. And it was... I really should meet other VTubers in person more. I was so scared and nervous though. I was messaging Lintello, like... Lintello's my manager, by the way, for those of you who don't know, and he's in chat right now. I was messaging him like for an entire 12 hours before the plan to meet. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. And the whole time I was like, what if I throw up on her? Oh my god, what if I just pass out on the train before I actually get there? And then she thinks I'm like some kind of rude, stuck-up bitch who doesn't freaking show up to things on time. I was a little bit late because I got lost, but she was super nice. I definitely want to go to more conventions. Okay, I'm saying it right now. Next year, Off-Kai. Next year, I'll go to Off-Kai. I'm not going this year, but next year, okay? I'll go to Off-Kai. I'm saying it right now. Hold me to it. Oh my gosh! Midnight! Thank you so much for gifting... What? For gifting a 1-year sub to Kitty! You are so sweet. Thank you, Midnight. And 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽𝓵, happy 21-month anniversary. Thank you. Hello, Tia. Hello. At least for the first time, it's good and it changes your perspective. It does. I think talking to someone in person is a completely different experience than like just virtually. I think virtually is great, but it's just completely different, and the vibe is also different. I think I'm a lot more shy when it's in person, because I don't know, I'm just anxious meeting people. But hopefully if I do it more, I'll become more comfortable eventually, and then I'll meet more of you guys as well. I feel like that'd be really, really cool. I don't just want to go to conventions in America. I want to go to conventions everywhere. And maybe one day Ina will be considered good enough to go to other conventions as well. All right, and now for my favorite restaurant in all of Japan. It's called 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽𝓮, and I had it in Japan the first time I went, which was 3 years ago. I had it again in Tokyo, and it was so good! It was so freaking good. I love 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽𝓮. So they give you beef katsu, and you are given this stone cooking thing. It's like a little mini stove. A little mini stove just for you, and you put the pieces on there and you cook it to the amount that you want it to be cooked. And don't cancel me for this. I like well done meat, okay? I'm gonna just tell you guys right now, I don't like medium rare. I don't like rare. I don't like medium. I like my shit well done, okay? I like that shit cooked all the way. No, I don't like it boiled, but I do like it well done, okay? So I cook that shit until this whole thing is like completely cooked through. There's no pink on my meat. But what I love about gyukatsu is that even when it's cooked all the way through, it's not chewy at all. It's not like, and I don't even mind when meat is a little bit chewy, but it was still soft all the way through. The marbling on the meat is so perfect. It's not rage bait. I like well done. According to chat, according to Bite Me Universe, according to Azure Dreamer, according to Kitty, and according to Raynette, well done is great. I'm not the only person. It is not rage bait. Yes, I want that stuff cooked. Sample size? No, there's definitely more people in the world who like well done. I hated A5 Wagyu. I remember the first time I went to Japan. This was back when I worked a corporate job and was a lot more splurgy with spending. I went with a giant group of people, and oh, Henry was there. I went with a giant group of people. This is actually before I started streaming, and we were in I think we were in Kobe. And there was this really fancy Wagyu beef restaurant, and everything they served was A5, and they had like the most premium, fattiest A5 Wagyu beef, and I think it was like $300 per person. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go for the expensive option, and I hated it. I almost couldn't swallow. Like, I was trying not to be rude, because they cooked it like right in front of us, and they gave it, like, the chefs were right in front of us. So I'm pretty sure I passed down a lot of my beef to other people because it was so fatty. It tasted like I was just drinking oil. We do this debate all the time. My top 2 answers are well done or medium. I think it depends on who cooks it, because sometimes you say medium, but that shit is still pink. So I don't usually say medium, but well done is almost always fine for me. I work at a steakhouse bar now, and there's no need to yuck the yum of any guest. Plus, Wagyu beef is better with medium well anyway because there's so much fat content. Yeah, so I don't think this was Wagyu beef at gyukatsu, but the marbling was like just perfect for me. It was just the right amount of fat, because I actually like some meat with my fat, you know? I'm not trying to eat nothing but a block of fat. Wait, what's raw? Sorry, I think I missed it. Blue steak? What is blue steak? I've never seen. All the steaks I've seen are all pink. What kind of cow has blue meat? That's crazy. I've never heard of a blue cow before. I've heard of like black fur cow. There's like different kinds of I know there's different breeds of cow, and there's like some cows that are better for milk, some cows that are better for meat. Blue isn't a color, it's basically raw. Like it's not a breed of cow. Blue is yikes for us well done lovers. Oh, blue is when you cook the meat 30 seconds. What? That shit is not cooked. That's like meat with the thought of cooking it. That fucking beef is still mooing. It's still alive. What do you mean 30 seconds? Why even cook it at all? Okay. Anyway, that was gyukatsu. And then day 3, I forgot where this was, but I had to go to this big station to get on a bus to go to Mount Fuji. And I also saw this multiple times. Wait, you like it? You like blue steak? Oh my gosh, that's so interesting. I've never had steak that raw before. But I mean, everybody's got their preference. If you guys let me have my well done steak, I'll let you guys have your blue steak. Your moose steak. I've never had egg slut before, but I realized I saw this multiple times in Japan. There will always be an egg slut and then a Luke's lobster. Why are they always together? I don't understand. I kind of wanted to go to egg slut, but I forgot about it and I didn't really get the chance to go. But what do they serve? What is a slutty egg? What is a slutty egg? Hi Ventus, hello. Egg sandwiches? Like the konbini egg sando? Or... Ooh, happy 16 months anniversary, Ventus. Is it different? Fuck. I should have tried it because the eggs in Japan are so good. Hi Sir Mars, hello, hello. But yeah, it was this very huge street, and there were so many tourists there. I realized that most of the people that I saw were probably tourists, because there's a lot of Chinese people who visit Japan too. I mean, China's right there, so pretty convenient flight as well. But a lot of Chinese people speak Japanese as well. Like, they have passable enough Japanese. Maybe because the language is like slightly more similar. I think learning Japanese from English is a lot harder than learning Japanese from Chinese, especially because a lot of the characters are the same in both languages. Okay, is that the shoes you showed before? Yes, yes, these are the shoes that I got here. I love them. They're so cute and pink. Okay, and then these are the little bus pictures, the bus videos I took while traveling to Mount Fuji. The bus was really nice. It was a double-decker bus, and it had... So I was on the higher floor of the bus, but it had AC, it had a place to charge your phone, it had a bathroom, although thankfully nobody used it, because I feel like that would have stunk up the entire bus. And then I arrived at Mount Fuji, and when I arrived there was a big cloud covering the top of the mountain, but eventually throughout the day it cleared up, which is great because Mount Fuji is genuinely so beautiful. I thought it would be overhyped, TBH. It doesn't help that my Chinese vocab is horrible, but I wish to learn both. My Chinese vocab is also horrible, but hopefully I can get better at Chinese as well. I did not hike up Mount Fuji. Nuh-uh. That's not gonna happen. Your girl is an inside girl. I'm a VTuber. I spend most of my day in front of a computer. So the amount of walking I did in Japan was definitely less than most tourists, but definitely more than my average. 不会. 不会 means I don't know how. Hi Tim, hello. So yeah, no, I am not climbing up no mountains. This is really cute. Oh wait, can you guys hear the sound, by the way? I feel like the town area, so the place I went, it was like the Mount Fuji town, and everything was so little. Like, it was so cute. Way different vibe than Tokyo. And the trucks were tiny. The buildings were tiny. Most of the streets were tiny. The people were tiny. Guys, my 5'0" height in Japan is tall. There were many girls who were shorter than me. Like, I'm genuinely not capping right now. I was tall in Japan. Maybe not like very tall, but I was, no. I'm being so for real right now. I was tall in Japan. I was walking around seeing the tops of people's heads. There were men who were around my height, okay? I was genuinely shook at the fact that many people were shorter than me, because that never happens in America. Japan's fairs are all under 7 centimeters. What does LARP even mean? I'm not capping. Like, there were, I'd say at least 4 out of 10 people were shorter than me in Japan. At least 4 out of 10 women. Okay. I might not be taller than most of the men, but I was taller than a good chunk of women. Just saying. And oh my gosh, I saw these really cute houses in the Mount Fuji area. Look at the car though. Look at that car. It's so cube shaped. There were many like very cube shaped cars and trucks in Japan. I loved it. It was so adorable. I'm not gonna just go around taking pictures of the tops of people's heads. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. I was tall in Japan, okay? In a town for real. Miss Inanna was towering above the rest. Maybe not towering, but I was definitely tall. LARP is like a liar or pretender? Huh? I've never used the word LARP before, but I see it a lot on Twitter. And I think by context clues, it is a negative word. Hi, Sokolov. Hello. Did you recognize car brands in Japan? Was like known Japanese car brands? I don't even know American car brands. I don't know anything about cars because I can't drive. It's the new word. It's negative now. Oh, it's negative now? Damn. I saw a shop that sold only succulents. Very cute succulents. And I have a story about this chicken. So I went to a konbini and there was a chicken and I tried to buy the chicken and the cashier lady was like, no, that's my brother. And I was really confused. But she told me that she can't sell me this chicken because it's her brother. And then she gave me a sweet potato and said I was cute. But the chicken's really cute. It's so dumpling shaped. I really wanted that chicken. I was like pointing at it, Google translating, how do I buy this chicken? It's so cute. It's got a ball sack under its mouth though. I don't know what she meant by this chicken is her brother. I'm pretty sure we were both misunderstanding each other, but she said it in English that the chicken is her brother. So, and then instead of climbing up a mountain, this is not even Mount Fuji, by the way. I took a little lift up to the top of another nearby mountain. It's like a mountain that you go to see Mount Fuji. I was scared for my life because I'm really scared of heights, and as the lift was going up, I felt myself getting closer and closer to pissing myself. And there was also 2 white guys in the little lift with me, and they were like talking about a startup and millions of dollars or something. Is it called the gondola? I didn't know. Miss Inanna is just like me, very scary. I am scared of a lot of things, I agree. 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽𝓵? Wait. I've only seen this one time in Japan though. Do all Lawsons have it? I thought because it was wrapped up, it was for sale. Oh, thank you, kitty. You're also cute. I got my Italian words mixed. Oh, are you Italian? What situations are you the bravest in? None. I am not brave. I'm a pussy. And this is how it looks from the top. Once I got to the top, you could see almost the entire town. This is another view of the top. I feel like this video doesn't do it justice. It looked a lot better in person than it does in the video, but there was a really strong wind blowing and the temperature was great, and this was when the rain just barely cleared up. So, and then there was a cute little rabbit shrine. I don't know what this says. I hope it's not a grave, but I saw many people taking pictures of this, so I also took a picture. There's a cute little rabbit over there. Look, Ina at the top. Mount Fuji looks so crisp and clear from this angle. And again, like, these pictures are not doing the actual scenery justice. It was a lot more... I don't know why my pictures are so dull. Maybe I should have edited the pictures a little bit. Like, maybe I should have, like, turned up the exposure or something, because it was a lot brighter in person than this, and the mountain was super crisp and pretty. Oh, these gummies on the right over here, these are the most realistic grape gummies I've ever had in my life. They're so realistic. Like, the peel of it tastes like a peel, and the inside of it tastes like the actual juicy grape. These were so good. If you guys go to Japan, try these grapes. They're so fucking good. And then I have another story about this cookie. I went to the Mount Fuji shop and I broke a cookie, and I tried to buy the broken cookie, but because I felt bad, but they were like, no, and they refused, and they gave me a fresh cookie. I felt so bad though. I wasted one of their cookies. I was trying to buy it, but they just wouldn't let me. LARP equals live action roleplay? Live action roleplay? Wait, what does roleplay have to do with lying? I'm confused. Oh, bye Kitty. Thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate you very much. But yeah, so that was Mount Fuji, and then I went back. And this is Hoshino coffee. Wait, give me 1 second, guys. I need to grab some food because low-key I'm a little dizzy. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got a banana. Bananas are great. They always make me... They cure my headaches, and they also instantly give me energy whenever I'm running low. So... swallowing banana. So this place was Hoshino Coffee, and I should have taken a close-up picture of the French toast because that shit was out of this world. This was another souffle pancake. TBH, it was not great. Remember Flippers? So Flippers pancake, where is it? Flippers pancake, it was ooey, it was gooey, it was fluffy, it was light, it was delicate. But this Hoshino coffee souffle pancake was definitely over floured. And it was a lot drier, and overall not that great of a pancake. And the egg was good, the sausage was good, they had a cute little yogurt here and salad, but the French toast was absolutely amazing. Oh, thank you, Miss Inanna. I'm really happy to see you here. Have a wonderful Ippy. Thank you for coming by. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And then, oh. Wait. This omurice was not actually from Hoshino Coffee. It was from a different restaurant, but it was pretty good. It had pork fried rice under it, and the egg was super good. And then next, I went to Kyoto, and I'm realizing now that saying to Kyoto looks like Tokyo-to. Okay. The hotel I stayed at was Hotel Kanra Kyoto, and it was beautiful. I loved it. It was my favorite hotel in the entire trip, and I wrote them, like they had these feedback forms. I wrote them like 3 paragraphs of praise and rated them 5 stars. They are such a lovely hotel. And I took this picture from Google Images because I forgot to take a picture of their lobby. But this is what their lobby looked like. They had free drinks they had like teas, coffees, juices. And it was free for guests, and you could just sit in this lounge area. And the staff were absolutely perfect. Is it true they basically give you all your toiletries at the hotel? Yes. Every hotel I went to, even the Airbnbs, they give you like a toothbrush, towels, sometimes they give you lotion, they give you face cloths, they give you hair brushes, razors, toothpaste. You get everything you need at the hotel, so you don't really need to bring that much. I did bring a toothbrush and everything, but I didn't need to. Oh wait, did I not take any other pictures of the hotel? Fucking, it was like a half ryokan, half Western style hotel. So it was definitely very comfortable, and it was very spacious. Apparently, it's rare to have such a spacious like room in a hotel, because usually they're a lot more tight packed. Like the first hotel I went to, that's like a lot more standard sized room, but these rooms were all enormous. They had a wooden bathtub that I soaked in. They had, like, the bathroom was massive. They had a shower and a bathtub separately, and a toilet separate from all of that. So, and they had like a giant sink as well, separate from all of that. And then I went to Shijo, which is the shopping area in Kyoto, and these balls, oh wait, these were being made inside the Shijo station. They were good. I don't know what they're called though. They're like, I think they might be like pancake batter or cake batter or something like that. This picture I stole from Google Images because I forgot to take like a big picture of all the shops and stores. There were lots and lots of shops and stores. There were tons of people on the streets. Lots of luxury brands. Also a lot of like food places. I went to this place called, I forgot what it was called, like Sukiya or something. And they said that they had the #1 gyudon in the world. Or no, #1 gyudon in Japan. So I went and I tried their gyudon, and it was mid as fuck. I don't know if I got, okay, according to Henry, I got the cheese one, which is bad, but it was hella fucking mid. Their miso soup was mid. Their salad was mid. They gave me Tabasco sauce that I didn't use, but the gyudon was mid. The rice was mid. Everything was mid about it. They are not the #1 gyudon. Don't go there. Try something else. Preferably like a random local shop. And then I went to the Sanrio store and I got a lot of Pochoko. I don't know if you guys know this, but my favorite Sanrio character is Pochoko. The price was mid. Yeah, it was cheap. It was cheap for sure, but did not taste very good. And my favorite character is Pochoko because look, this is how he wipes away his tears. Isn't this so freaking precious. I liked him before I found out how he wipes away his tears. Apparently this is how he covers his eyes when he's scared as well. So freaking cute. So my goat Bats never gets any fans. Is he the ugly crow guy? But yeah, I got a lot of Portugal stuff. He is so adorable. And then I went to a 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽𝓮 workshop. This was actually suggested by my friend Paz. She went to Japan for like 45 days, and she said this was one of the best workshops she went to. Unfortunately, that day, ugly? I mean, cute. Did I misspeak? Whoops. I meant cute. Sometimes I try to say the word cute and the word ugly flies out of my mouth instead. It's a condition. But yeah, it was super rainy, and that's very unfortunate because I got one of my shoes completely soaked. It was old shoes that I had for like, I think 3 or 4 years. So I didn't really mind, but it was super, super rainy that day. And the 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽𝓮 workshop was great. So, it was a traditional dyeing, like not killing, like not like the, oh no, I'm dead, like the fabric dyeing workshop. And they gave you stencils, and I chose this little bag, and the front of it, I know I'm cringy as fuck putting the fucking love word on there, but I just wanted to fill the space. TBH, I shouldn't have. I should have just left it as these flowers and these birds. This is my favorite bird. It's called the Shima Enaga. It's the Japanese long-tailed tit, and it's really, really cute. It's really fat, and that's why I love it. But yeah, this was a great workshop. I highly recommend it. There was an English name, but I forgot what it was called. And it was like a 1-ish hour workshop. Very quiet, very peaceful. Everybody's just there, getting their stencils, getting their paints in complete silence. And like, when people were talking, it was like very, very low and quiet. And there was this really old instructor guy. He was teaching like classes of students how to make these artworks and stuff. And you can, I don't know if you guys can tell, I worked really hard on like ombreing stuff. So I made like the petals of a flower have like a red and pink ombre, and then this word I also did a yellow and orange ombre. The clouds were really hard to make as well. Everything was with a stencil, and you use a very thick brush with very short bristles to like stamp the color on. You basically like rub it like very, very short strokes. You don't paint it on. And then I went to a very local udon shop. This is some guy's house. Like, we were like dead ass in his living room. I don't know if that's very common, but this is the dude's house, and he was like watching TV while I was eating. I did think it was a bit watery, but it tasted really good. I think it's like this guy's specific way of making udon. It was really, really good. The noodles were great, and yeah, nothing much to say about it. It was super cheap. This is what, like $5, I think. Super, super cheap. And then it was time for a spa day. So this is the Hotel Kanra Kyoto's in-house spa. They had a really cute like fountain over here. The place smelled great. They had like essential oils going the entire time. This was the inside of the massage room, and my masseuse, her name is Saki, and she's really, really cute. And she told me that she spent her entire life in Kyoto, and she was very small, very skinny, but she had powerful hands because girl was beating me up. But I liked it. I don't know how much of it was me liking that she was a cute girl beating me up, or just the massage was good, but overall, great experience. And I really liked the massage bed a lot more than all the ones I've been to in America, because the hole, like the hole that they have for your face, is actually somehow better. Like it doesn't hurt, and like they have a thing that covers your eyes perfectly, so it doesn't like dig into your eyes. It was a great place. Was there anything else to say about this spa? Oh, do you guys know who Sean Fujiyoshi is? Sean Fujiyoshi. He, back in the days of Ryan Higa's YouTube channel when it was in its prime, if you guys used to watch Niga Higa, his best friend, Sean Fujiyoshi, was on his channel with him a lot. And when I was reviewing the spa, I was giving it 5 stars, and I scrolled down in the reviews, and Sean Fujiyoshi gave the place a 5-star review, and he was like, "Oh my, this is my second time here with my wife. It was great, yada yada yada." So I was like, "Damn, what a crazy little coincidence." But yeah, after that, this was the in-house restaurant at the Hotel Kanra Kyoto. I think non-guests at the hotel are also able to like reserve rooms and stuff. It was called Hanaroku, and I think this meal was right below the gyukatsu for me. Like, gyukatsu is number 1 just because I adore the taste so much. But if I didn't go to gyukatsu, this would be my number 1 meal in Japan. So the room was great, very nice ambiance, and they gave us a menu. Let me try to read it for you guys, okay? The first one is open face sandwich of house cured fish with white miso, bomb. Then it was foie gras, Japanese tofu fritter with nori sauce. Didn't taste the foie gras. Don't really know how I feel about it, but it was like overall decent. Then bamboo shoots with young sancho leaf. That was great. I love bamboo shoots, and it was like the perfect texture where it wasn't stringy. And then seasonal vegetable dish. It was asparagus, and that was also really, really good. And I usually hate asparagus. And then there was teppanyaki lobster and scallop with dry tomato sauce. Also fire. There was a citrus and white celery granita. No idea what that was. It tasted like I was eating ice. Not a fan. And then there was teppanyaki wagyu, A5 filet, and A5 loin. I loved the filet. The loin was too fatty. And then there was rice and tea broth served with sakura shrimp and Japanese parsley kakiage. That was also good. And then there was the dessert, which was kintsuba and vanilla ice cream with coffee sauce. That was a super, super fucking fire. And I have pictures of everything. So this is the drink I got. They had house cola. I have no idea what that was. It tasted like sparkly iced tea. It was good though. And then this was the cured fish with white miso. They put it on a cute rock. This was really, really, really good. I think it was the best thing on the menu. And this was the foie gras fritter. I don't know where the foie gras is, but this was okay. The bamboo shoots though, super good. And it looks really pretty. The presentation for every single dish at this restaurant was supreme. Very, very good. And this was the asparagus, also fire. This was the teppanyaki and lobster and scallop, also very good. The scallop was perfect. I ate it in 1 bite. This was the granita. Not a fan. I don't know what granita is, but it just tasted like bitter ice. This was the wagyu steak. So I asked for medium at first, and it was way too rare. And then I asked them to cook it some more, and then they cooked it some more, and it was still too pink for me. But the filet, this part, the filet was actually really, 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 really good. The loin was too fatty. I think you can see it had like this much red meat, and the rest of it was just all fat. And then this was their, so they served like rice with tea broth. It was really good. I think this was like assorted tempura vegetables. And this was the dessert. So they gave a red bean mochi thing over here. That was really good. And the vanilla ice cream was also super good. And the coffee sauce was also super good. Overall, I would rate the 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽𝓮 Hotel Hanaroku restaurant a 9 out of 10. It was genuinely like a great experience. Oh shit, let me know if this is too loud, guys. Did you guys hear all that water sound? After that, I went to Arashiyama. So it took I think it took several trains to get there. But it was, oh, sorry that it was a bit loud. But it was one of my favorite places in Japan. I think like if you want a nice, tranquil nature spot, this is the place to go. I did see on Reddit that it's usually very crowded, but I was really lucky that the day I went, I think it was the day after a ton of rain, so not that many people were there. This is a shitty video I tried to take of a bird. This bird was so much prettier in real life. I just thought it was such a pretty bird. It's a really pretty bird. And it starts flying at some point. I was trying to capture this bird flying because it was flying in like a really cute pattern. Oh, there it is. Oh, and it's gone. Yeah, I think I got bit by a mosquito here. This is like more pictures of the general area. See how lucky I was? No people on the street. No people. And there was like very few stores spread out, but then there was this one little strip of stores that was like, I don't know, they were mostly stalls. And then I got scammed at this matcha place. This matcha place, it was kind of expensive. Okay, I wouldn't say scammed. I'm not gonna say scammed anymore. But it was owned by this little old lady. I was her only customer. I think it was like 30 bucks or something to get a seat. And apparently you're supposed to get a seat with a view. But I'll show you guys what my view was in a second. This was the front of the store. She gave a mochi, a red bean mochi. That was good. But then the matcha is just matcha powder, and then you pour water into it, and then you stir. And I tried so hard to fake it. I tried so hard to like it. It was bitter as shit. I don't actually like matcha on its own, I'm realizing. I prefer matcha like... I prefer matcha as like a latte or like a chocolate flavor. But just straight matcha with water, that shit was so bitter. And like... yeah, I don't know why I expected it to be sweet. It's literally a tea. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be sweet, but it wasn't. Okay, so this was my view. This on the left, that was my view. And oh, I took this video of a really dumb duck. It was just like, it was there for like 20 minutes trying to swim against the current. Like, it would have had better luck just getting up out of the water and walking, because it could not outswim the freaking current. But it just kept trying. This duck, I don't know what it was trying to do. It was not making any progress whatsoever. Bitter as shit would be a good soundbite. It was bitter as shit. The duck is going for gains. It was really cute though. But yeah, not a $30 view, I would say. And then this was a little bit further down the path. So I went to Arashiyama to visit the monkey park that was very close to it. So I had to hike up a mountain to get to the monkey park. These are just some videos of how it looked going up. It was like, at some point it started getting pretty steep. Oh, you guys can't really tell, but like, it's pretty far down. I realize it doesn't translate well on video. But yeah, lots of other tourists who went there with me. And then... Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna go through these one by one. This was the first monkey sighting. Yes, Tim was also in Japan. I was really excited. I'm pretty sure this monkey was scratching its ass. But somebody was like, oh, there's a monkey. And everybody started taking a video of this monkey. And then as I got to the top, I saw another monkey. This was... Oh, hi, Tim! This was a monkey at the top of a tree, closer to the top of the monkey mountain. Very picturesque. And then, this is a super green pond. I don't know why it was green, but right at the top after these stairs was a ton of monkeys. So, okay, wait, how do I restart this video? There was a monkey on a roof with its mom, and it was so cute. The mom fell asleep. This one's Henry, that one's Tim. The mom fell asleep, and then this little baby monkey was just sitting next to its mom. And then at some point, it scratches its face with its foot. Yeah. That's Henry right there. And I went inside this area where you can buy food to feed the monkeys. So I got 2 bags of apples and I was feeding the monkeys. And it was really, really cute. Tim and Henry both came back for seconds. But you put the food through the crate over here, and then they pick it up and they eat it. And it's really, really, really adorable. Like, there was a baby monkey, like a very small baby monkey, who was scared to go to the crate because bigger monkeys were hungry. So whenever the baby monkey came down, the bigger monkeys would jump at it a little bit, and then the baby monkey would climb back up to the roof to be with its mom. So poor thing. But then at some point the baby monkey just held on to the top right over here. It like clung on over there, and then people started like feeding it from up here. So it did get some food eventually. And then I went further up and there were a ton of monkeys just cleaning each other. I don't think I captured it on camera, but I saw a monkey scratch its balls, sniff it, and then scream and run away. So I posted that in the Discord, and then everyone said typical man behavior. These monkeys were all sleeping. Also, these monkeys all had really red butts. Their butts were super red for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's like just the breed of monkey that they are. Wait, I'm pretty sure this is the monkey that scratched his balls, sniffed it, and then screamed. Yeah, just tons of monkeys out here sunbathing. And then I got skamazed again. So I went to the strip of like stalls that I mentioned earlier. They said this was crab on a stick. This was not crab. This is, I don't know why I fell for it, because it clearly doesn't look like crab, but I thought it would be. And it tasted alright. I think it was a little bit cold, but it was not crab. It was not squid either. It was like some kind of fish cake. And then this ice cream was really, really, really good. This ice cream was super cute. And then I decided to be an American, and I got a hot dog and fries. It was super mid. The drink was good. It was like some kind of lemonade, but the hot dog itself was super mid. And then this was like a random little garden I found. Let me pause that part. Random little garden. It was super filled with gnats and bugs and stuff. I know. Why did I get a hot dog in Japan? I don't know. I felt like being an American for a little bit. And then this was the bamboo forest. It's extremely overhyped. I mean, I think it was like cool to like see it, but a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's a must see. Like, it's incredible. You gotta see it." There was one of these in my backyard in Pennsylvania, so I wasn't super impressed by a bamboo forest. But yeah, there were a lot of people there. And this was a random little spot past the bamboo forest I thought looked cute. Random little creek. And then a random little garden. This was really nice. I tried to take a panorama picture. This is really nice. Like, I don't know how they... Ooh, thank you for dropping by, Frosty. I appreciate you so much. I don't know how they like got the lines so perfect and straight, but this was like at the back of a house. There was a frog statue in a pond. I tried to take another panorama. This is the house. I don't know why it looks so dark. I should have like... I don't know how to make the photos look better, but it looks darker than it actually was. And then I saw these souvenir shops. These are so cute. Look at the frogs. They're so round. Oh, and I saw this vending machine picture. I thought that was pretty funny. I don't know why, but like just random vending machine that looks like that. Okay, this picture doesn't look good, but it was really good. I think the place is called 𝓬𝓪𝓷𝓽 or something. I got the chicken tenders. They made it like it's like in-house made or something with some calamari rings and curry. It was so good. I'm pretty sure this is like Japanese fast food. So good though. I rank this as my number 3 food place in Japan. And then we went to 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽𝓮𝓵𝓼. I did not like... Oh, 𝓬𝓪𝓰. Yeah. That one. Oh, thank you for coming by, Trace. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your night. So this was 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽𝓮𝓵. This is like the least populated picture I could take. So many people. It was impossible to walk, and it was like a long ass walk to get there as well. I got a Snoopy chocolate. It was strawberry flavored. The box was cute. The art was cute, but the chocolate was like pretty meh. It's 𝓬𝓪𝓰. 𝓬𝓬 curry. I got one nice view here. You don't see like the tons of people packed behind me. I feel like this would be a great place to visit if it wasn't as hot and if there were less people. Another little body of water. But you'll see why I absolutely hated 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽 in like another slide. I hope these are not graves. I saw a really pretty house. Like this area was super picturesque. Super pretty. I had a bun. I think it was a whitefish bun. I lied at the time and said it was good, but it was mid. And then I went to afternoon tea back in Shijo. It was super good. They had this pasta dish that I forgot to take a picture of. Super good. I got their dessert set. So there's a strawberry ice cream parfait. There was a creme brulee cheesecake, orange cake, bunch of other stuff. This would have been better to visit with less people. Yeah. I mean, any place would be better to visit with less people, I guess. But it was just so crowded. And the biggest reason why I hated all those people there is because I got fucking sick. And I'm still, like, not 100%. But I caught the flu in Japan. And I'm certain it was from 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽 because it was that night that I started feeling sick. And the next morning, I was a goner. So from this point on, for the rest of the trip, I was freaking sick. What do you mean? What's new? Actually, I can't even be mad at that. I've been sick like 4 times this year so far. Ridiculous. So I got this combo, which was recommended to me by my beautiful wife, Blossom. There was like a Twitter post or something where they said if you get this combination and you just drink it every single morning, you'll get better. I don't know if it actually made me get better, but I did eventually beat the symptoms. Yeah. So this vitamin C drink, it's pretty good, honestly. It just tastes like a soft drink. It's actually quite tasty. No, this one was a bit sour. This one was quite tasty. And then this is actually a jelly energy pouch. So when I was having full body aches, I was like super tired, but when I took this, it was actually a lot better. And Pocari Sweat, of course. They really need to rebrand Pocari Sweat. Like, if it was named something not sweat, if it was just named Pocari, like, I'm sure people would mainstream this stuff. It's already pretty mainstream in Japan, but like, why sweat? I feel like if you don't add the sweat, it would be a lot better. And that's Ina. And then I tried out a matcha place in Kyoto. This was supposed to be a matcha tiramisu. It was not. It was whipped cream and matcha powder, which was a little bit disappointing. But there was a little matcha cake. That was good. Matcha soup, I guess, with red bean and rice balls. That was good. And then another red bean whipped cream matcha thing. And then this one is roasted matcha latte. I forgot what it's called. Oh, it's called hojicha. That was pretty good as well. And then I was on my way to Kinosaki, which is the onsen capital of Japan. It was a very long travel there, and I watched as the scenery became a lot less urban, like less houses, less buildings, more and more trees, more and more fields. Damn, how long is this video? And then we arrived at Kinosaki. Give me 1 second, I need to take a sip of water. Okay, so Kinosaki was absolutely beautiful. Hi, Lemon Lime, welcome in. Yeah, I actually quite like the train rides because they're very spacious. Like, you've got tons of legroom, you've got place for your bags, they have places to charge your phone, the seats are way more comfortable. So I didn't mind the train rides. But look at the scenery here. It just got like this long... Is this a canal? I don't know. And yeah, this is the inside of the ryokan. I thought it was really cute. Also, the futons were very comfortable. So the ryokan, it came with breakfast and dinner every day that I was there. The first day, so they asked for dietary restrictions, and I know people are gonna be like, what the fuck, but I don't eat raw fish. So Japan's cuisine, I am aware, has a lot of raw fish, but I told them I don't eat raw fish. So instead of sushi, they gave me this crab thing. There was crab legs, those were good. There was a really nice like vinegar dip for the crab, and there was a duck soup in here. Don't tell Jackie. I forgot what this was. This was some kind of tofu. These were fish cakes and rice cakes. And this was the second day at the ryokan. I was at the Yamamotoya ryokan. Highly recommend. Their staff was super nice and friendly. I walked the streets of the area. Went to a couple of their food places. I got a bun here. This was a crab bun that I really liked. And I found a little trail with like a lot of run-down torii gates. I went up and I saw a monk. I met a monk and he was praying, and so there was no trail, but there was a bit of a mountain, and bro was raw dogging that mountain. No trail, monk shoes, and he had a walking stick with a bell on it, and every step he took, there was a ring of the bell. It was really cool. And he said hello. And then there was another little, like, a little shrine here. I'm not sure what it was. I hope it was not a grave. Second day dinner at the ryokan. They had tajima beef, sukiyaki, tofu, edamame. There was a red bean mochi thing. I know this looks like some kind of like meat dish, but it was red bean and mochi. fruit, and abalone, which I discovered I hate. Ina is not a fan of abalone. I absolutely hated it. It tastes like a fleshy mushroom. So if you guys like abalone, all power to you. You can have all of my abalone. I thought it would taste good because I know it's an expensive ingredient. Like, people say, oh, abalone is really expensive. But it just tastes like a really like fishy mushroom to me. And then there was breakfast. So they cooked, I think this was supposed to be a sashimi piece, but they cooked it for me. There was an onsen egg. I forgot what that was. Some pickles. And this was some rice, I believe. And then it was Osaka. So this was another hotel in Osaka. It was actually an Airbnb, but they call it an apartment hotel. And this was the first meal in Osaka. It was a mala miso dish, I believe. Yeah, it was pretty good. I would rate it like a 7. It wasn't great, but it could also be that my nose was clogged, so I couldn't really smell or taste. Some flowers I found in Osaka. I thought they were really pretty. I don't know what kind of flowers these are, but they're all so beautiful. I think my favorite ones are these. They're like kind of bell-shaped. Oh. Hello, Blue Fox Paradigm. And then, first dinner in Osaka, it was gyoza. These were so good. They were the best gyoza I've ever had in my life. Like, you know, usually when you bite into gyoza, if there's juice in it, it squirts out and then like all the juice falls out of it. These were special, okay? Like, they had so much juice, but it only came out when you bit into the meat part. So each bite of the meat released more juice. So like it's not like you bite it open and all the juice falls out immediately and the meat is just dry. I don't know how they did it. It was so freaking good. And then I went to this PC store called 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽𝓵, and this is, guys, if I got an Ina PC in this style, would you guys want it? Because I really love how they did the PC cases. It's illuminated from the inside, and the artwork is absolutely amazing. I think these PC cases are so much prettier than like the usual collab PC cases that I see from like Western companies. They are so beautiful, and they had standees here. It was so very pretty. I do feel like I should get a new monitor because I have one of those old Dell monitors from like 2007. I would like to replace it, and like the images on these monitors are so pretty. Do you guys know Nacho Neko? I don't know who that is, but she is so cute. And then some more food pictures from Osaka. I went to yakiniku. It was really good. I got skirt steak yakiniku. Super yummy. I went to Yogurt World. That was also yummy. I got more souffle pancakes. These were better than the Hoshino coffee souffle pancakes, but not quite as good as the Flippers ones. And then I got a karaage. But I took a bite before I took a picture, so forgive me for the partially eaten chicken. Gargora's mama? Really? Oh my gosh. I did not know that. That's so cool. And my favorite part of Osaka. My favorite part of Osaka. I freaking lost my mind. I lost my mind seeing these bunnies. They were so freaking cute. I was convulsing on the floor. I almost committed Grand Theft Bunny. I wanted to steal them, just yoink and like run away. They were Hi New! Oh my gosh, another bun. Hi New, how are you? Welcome in, beautiful. Mwah, mwah, mwah. These bunnies look like AI. I swear to God, they're the most bunny looking bunnies I've ever seen in my life. Look at it. Look at how precious. This bunny was just constantly standing in its food. I don't know why. It also stood in the water. It was so cute. I went to visit these bunnies twice because they were just way too cute. Oh, look at his little nose. Look at his little feet. It had a sibling. They're twins, born on the same day. And these bunnies are 1 month old. I did actually try to buy them. I asked the store clerk. I was like, can I bring them to America? And the store clerk was like, no. So I couldn't get them. I'm amazed that they are still at the store because, like, how could anyone not buy them, you know? And I'm pretty sure they were only like $100 each. It's just so cute. Oh my god, it's just so cute. Look at the little bunny. And then I went to some other stores. This was one of my favorite places in Osaka. It's called the Namba Carnival Park. It had many floors. I didn't take pictures of everything, but lots of shopping places, and there was a little art book store. And I saw like this little stage area, and I was thinking, man, how great would it be to be able to perform on a stage like this? Like, imagine a stage with a big screen this size and an enough performance on it. I feel like that would be the coolest ever. I wish America had little stages like this, or if there was some way to make that happen. I think it'd be super cool to be able to do like live performances like that. I took that picture for inspiration. And then I went to 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽𝓵, and there was a bridge and it said please do not jump. And I like that they put the warning in multiple languages to make sure that no people of any language jumped off the bridge. I went to a cafe as well. There was a matcha latte. It was really good. Melon pan was mid, but the egg sando was really good. This shit was fire. And then I went to Tolly's Coffee. Tolly's Coffee is really common in Japan, which I was surprised by because there was like one every fucking block. I got pasta and I got a mango smoothie. Both were very good. I went to Tolly's Coffee twice. And then there was a shop that I was like pretty flabbergasted by. The shop is called Fucking Rabbits. And they had to put on their brand, no sexual services. Their logo is fucking rabbits. And they've got plushies of fucking rabbits. Yeah, it was a really cool store. They had some very cool like clothing as well. All their stuff is like embroidered on instead of printed. So if you ever stop by, check their stuff out. I think it looks really cool. Hello, Kiro! Oh my gosh, hello, Kiro! Welcome in. I'm doing a Japan trip recap. There were many slides before this, but if you wanna see some of the previous stuff, pictures and all that, you can skim by them in the VOD if you'd like. Speaking of rabbits, look at this rabbit. It's so cute. I caught her getting comfy. She's a Holland lop rabbit. Little bunny. I am pleased to say it was not fucking anybody. And then there was a nice ice cream place called 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽𝓮𝓵𝓼. These flavors are really good. And my favorite bird. I wasted so much money on this bird. Oh no, I got this one on the first try. I got this bird on the first try. It's actually very small. But then there was a bigger vending machine with like bigger versions of these birds that I wasted a lot of money on. Another restaurant, the eel was good and they had egg drop soup. And then I went to 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽𝓮𝓵 again, this time in Osaka. I think the Tokyo location tasted better, but it was still super fire and I enjoyed every bite. This is how 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽 looked. Big dragon, floating cow, another floating cow, swords, and I actually won the plushie. I had to flex it to you guys. Look at the fat bird. There's a giant bluefin tuna. Oh my gosh! Please get some rest, Kiro. I appreciate you for coming by. Thank you for visiting. I wanted a Manaphy plush, but I was done with vending machines after getting this one. This is the poop. And I thought this animated like 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽𝓮 thing was really cool as well. Oh no, it's not a poop, it's the slime. And then for self-explanatory reasons, girls. Figures of girls. Hot girls. I saw some really cool manhole covers. These were really pretty. I only found 2 though. And then there was 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓷𝓽. These were super soft. Super soft. This was like a little underground. This was at Namba Station, like their underground shopping strip. And I also got another. I got a ＨOJICHA tiramisu this time with a parfait. It was really yummy. And then I went back to Tully's Coffee for more pasta. And I went to watch the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Their popcorn was so good. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just wanted to fill the side of the space with something. It was at Toho Cinemas in Namba. Super good. I love the movie too. And then I went back to Tokyo. Let me explain, okay? I saw an Instagram reel of a crab place. Actually, give me 1 second. Give me another second. What was on that popcorn? It was caramel. Okay, I'm back. I went to get another quick snack. So, I saw an Instagram reel of this crab place, right? It was all you can eat snow and king crab. And I went there with such high hopes. It tasted very mid. So the king crab was actually decent, the king crab legs, but the snow crab was so bad. It was like, you know how like when you can tell seafood has been dead for a really long time? And it was really cold. The crab was just really cold. And was this a place you tried to go to last time? No, I think it's a new place. It opened in March. It was so bad that their side dishes were better. The edamame and the fries were better at a crab place. I was so disappointed. I'm never going to an all-you-can-eat crab ever again. It looks good in the picture though, doesn't it? Also, their dipping sauce was not great. But yeah. All you can eat crab, not worth it. Because it's not going to be very great crab. Like, I can tell they cooked it, like literally many hours ago, at the very least. And they just served it cold to everybody. And then, this is Akihabara. I went on a little walk in the dead of the night. It wasn't really the dead of the night. And this was the last meal I had in Japan. It was a little ramen shop called Furyu. And it was so good. Super good. I got the spicy miso ramen. And their egg was perfect. Loved it. I went to a place and I got a Tamagotchi. Got this one, but I fucking killed it in 2 minutes. I'm really confused at how that happened because I turned it on and then I got a character and I went through every tab and then it fucking had a skull. I don't know why it died. Actually, I can't even tell if it's actually dead. I didn't know if it was actually dead. But yeah, I got it for old time's sakes. I used to have one back in like 3rd grade, and I loved that thing with all my heart. I had like several Tamagotchis that lived all the way to their old age, and I was really proud of myself for it. Hi Jay, welcome in, welcome. Oh, I'm glad you've been enjoying the tip to tip VODs. And then it was time for the flight back home. Okay, forgive the video. It was taking off and I was trying to capture it taking off, but I just gave myself motion sickness. Can it still turn on? Yes. It can. Hello, Bert! Thank you for coming. Thank you. It's great to see you again. This is the view from my window. And 2 of the souvenirs that I forgot to show you guys. I don't know, maybe it was sick. But it's definitely dead now. It plays Beauty and the Beast. I thought this was such a cute little jewelry box. And this was... I forgot what these dolls are called. But I saw it in the stall of a in the window of a little stall. So I got one. And she's really cute. She's on my desk right now. And that is... the last slide of my Japan presentation. It's super cute. Yeah, I'm gonna put jewelry in here. Wait, I think I should have a video of the entire music box store. Isn't it? It was like a whole store where all they had was music boxes. It was super cute, but I guess I forgot to include a video of that in the slideshow. Whoopsie, my bad. Hi China Bears, hello. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my recap of my Japan trip. It was a really fun and relaxing trip. So I'm really happy that I got to go. The last time I went was like 3 years ago or 4 years ago or something like that, I believe. But I'm really happy to be back. And if you guys are not already in the Discord, where Jackie posts the schedule every week, I will be streaming... Let me find my own stream schedule. I'll be streaming on Friday for some ASMR and Sunday for some karaoke. I'm also adding another stream at 3:30 p.m. PST on Saturday because I'm doing a sponsored watch along for a new VTuber agency, and all their girls were created by the artists from my studio, 𝓬𝓸𝓷𝓽𝓮 Studio. So I'm really excited for that as well. They all seem very cute, and I hope you guys can stop by to see the results of many months of hard work. But yeah, it's wonderful to be back. Thank you for waiting for me, baobells. I love you all very much. Thank you. I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye. Mwah.